Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Are we happy today? Are we happy? As I listened to testimonies, I told myself, I owe somebody great gratitude. All we're enjoying today is as a result of somebody's dream, somebody's vision. Rexmore. Can we put our hand together for Rexmore? Of all the programs and activities, there is one that has touched my life so much, the chairman's bonus. How many of us here want to enjoy the chairman's bonus? Can I see your hand up? Wonderful. Because it brings our dream to become reality. Every dream you have, and you get the chairman's bonus, the massive chairman's bonus, you can afford to make every dream reality. This year, it was an excitement at Hawaii. And I'm sure many of us here enjoyed the chairman's bonus. I felt really, really very happy. Over $500,000 US. It has brought a lot of changes to my life and my family's life. How many of us want to be at London next year to get bigger chairman's bonus? Can I hear you say yes? We got to work for it. Everything that we want to earn, everything that we must get in this business, we'll work for it. This year's chairman bonus assists as the best chairman bonus ever in the network marketing industry. For those who took part, I'm sure we're happy, and I know we want to get something better in London. And for those who didn't get it, this is the time to sit down, to work for next year. So what does it take to achieve these great projects? I call it a gift because every work you do every month, you get your bonus. Every work we do every month, we get our bonus. And at the end of the year, Rex says, come and share with us. It's a gift to us. But what does it take to achieve this? It all begins with how ready we are. We must be prepared for it. We must be ready for it. And so it begins with goal setting. Set your goal. What do you want? If it's level 1 chairman's bonus, level 2 chairman's bonus, level 3 chairman's bonus, set your goals. Not just the goal, it must also go along with a good plan. The plan. You must plan on how to achieve the goal. And you must remain focused. Because as you get along, if you lose focus along the way, you have lost everything. But I want to also let you know that no matter how beautiful the goal we have set, we must be consistent, daily consistent work, weekly work, monthly activities. We don't have to stay doing nothing and wait to the end to start to hurry. Little drops of water make mighty ocean. So, let me share with you some few tips of what we got to be doing daily, weekly, and monthly. When you get back home, it's not too late. We can go back and put them to work, but we increase the frequency. Increase the frequency. To achieve the chairman's bonus is about volumes. Volumes. And the volume will not come if you don't move products. Products must move. If not, nobody gets paid. Daily product use. Any product you have been using, we got to change to forever products and use massively. What have you been using, from your toothbrush to your soap, your detergent, your personal care products, your supplement for your health? Because a lot of work is involved. So you need the stamina. You need to be healthy to face the tasks ahead of us. So take a lot of products. In fact, believe me, the more products you use, the more volumes you acquire. Number two, if you are using a lot of products which are volumes to you, you got to build your team so that whoever you have brought into the business also will use more products. And how do you bring people into the team? The prospecting begins with the contacts. I went through the Pareto's rule and I saw that if you do 10 contacts every day, consistently, in 1 week, 5 days, you have contacted 50 people, and 20% of the 50 people, if you invite them, will show up. And if you present your business to them, of course, 2 people will join your team in a week. In a month, 8 people, you are in good business. So do your contact daily. We must also learn the skill of how to invite, how to make the calls. We must also learn how to show the opportunity one-on-one. Present the business to friends. Present the business to people you come across every day. And then we must also be able to know how to make product sales. We must establish our customers. At least 20 customer base to start with. These are people who come to buy from you regularly. And as they come to buy, your volume is also increasing. Every day you must learn how to develop yourself, because you are learning the skill, improving your skill. You must listen to CDs, DVDs, and books. Go online, go to the website, at least spend 2 hours daily to develop yourself. Because the difference between Mr. A and B in terms of prospecting is skill. And every morning I send text messages. Have you had your aloe drink today? Have you had your aloe drink today? If I send 20 messages to people like that, many people have not heard about aloe, they will call back to say, what is aloe? Of course, it's a cleanser. It's nourishment. It's antioxidants. By the time I send back my text messages, people respond to say, can I see the drink? Products are moving already. We must also learn the act of demos, because people want to see the efficacy of your products. What about weekly activities? Every week, we must keep working, because we want to expand your product base, customer base. Then product launches are very important. When I read the book Go Diamond, written by Jane Leach and Jaru, I read a chapter on product launch. They said this is the way Jane Leach became Diamond. I wanted to become Diamond, so I copied it. Product launches. You got to do it regularly, every week. Every morning we do have breakfast meeting. As you are hurrying to that job, why not spend 30 minutes to listen to what can change your life? What about the health talks, home parties? Because I love to dance. Every activities end up with a party. What about the team meetings and trainings? They are important, because what you are doing, you must be able to train people in your team to do the same thing, which is duplication. What about the business opportunity meeting, where you can show the opportunity to people, as many people as possible? What about contact marketing, distributing questionnaires and getting feedbacks? What about leaders meeting we have? Because the truth about the business is how many leaders you can develop means you are heading towards bigger profit sharing or chairman's bonus. Every month, for those who are achieving, who are working hard, you need to recognize them. It's not all the time we wait for the company recognition. At your team meetings, you must do recognitions. We call it Achievers Day. We celebrate achievers. We motivate and encourage them. What about success showcases organized by the companies? In fact, it is compulsory we must be there to learn a lot on how to improve our volumes. And then for those who must go into the chairman's bonus, we have what we call the chairman bonus club meetings. Many people are excited to belong to the club. Twice every month we teach, we show the guidelines, what it takes to qualify. It doesn't have to be you alone qualifying. The more people that will qualify, the bigger your check. So the chairman's bonus club meeting is important to us. Teach them how to qualify. Work with them on how to qualify. And then the high flyers, the professionals in the society, because this is big business. So we must take the business to them. We present opportunity to them so that they see the bigger picture of the business. And of course, when they come into the business, expect your volume to increase. What about the health awareness campaign? Our products, they are the best in the world. Forever products are the best products in the world. And anybody who uses the products, of course, we guarantee wellness. So the health awareness campaign is important because many people got to use the products. And the more people that will use the product, the larger your volume. The larger your volume, the larger the profit share checks. And every week in a month, we organize the Aloe Week rally because people must know what we are doing. During the Aloe Week rally, that is where we want people to ask questions. What will make them ask questions? If you have a car, you tie empty aloe vera jerry can in your car. As you drive around, people will ask, what is this bottle for? If you don't have a car, you tie the jerry can here, right here. As you are moving, they will ask you, what is this for? So throughout the week, you see us wearing the aloe vera T-shirts. It's an awareness campaign. Doing all the activities I have mentioned, it must be massively done, but consistently. Don't do so much now and nothing tomorrow. You must be consistent. And this will bring about the huge chairman's bonus volume. So it's not just the activities that matters, but the momentum from the general teamwork. So if you are the only one who knows it all, you are the only one doing the business, running around everywhere, there is no momentum. That means it has to be the whole teamwork. What I'm trying to explain is a shower of rain is not sufficient to create erosion. It cannot move the topsoil. But when the rainfall is heavy, persistent for a long time, of course, there will be movement of topsoil. So every member of the team should be involved, and that brings about momentum. We must work with our downlines. They are our success lines. Developing the habit of a leader, because you are working with people of different professions, people of different mindsets. So your ability to coordinate, to bring out results from each of everyone in your team matters a lot. And then let your downlines know that you are there for them. Don't bring them into the business and let them be there. You have to be there for them. Teach them what you know. Work with them to acquire the skill until they become competent. Show them care. Show them that you love them. It's not every time you call to say, hey, Paul, have you done your 4CC? Why have you not done your 4CC? There are times you must call to say, Paul, how is your family today? How are the kids today? Show them that you love them. Show them that you care for them. We must also work with our downlines, not just to achieve manager's level, not just to achieve ego manager's level, but to achieve other company incentive is very important. You should not be the only one achieving all the incentives. Work with each and every one in your team as managers to achieve the company's incentives. They are very important. We must also work with your downlines to know and see what they ought to do until they become competent. Planning sessions, very important. Help them plan their business. Help them know where they are going to. As you sponsor them, you are the one who brought them to the business. You must breastfeed them. Give them the nurturing. Give them all it takes for them to get to the top in the business. We must also carry out not just team building activities, but learn to keep your team together. Team building is one. Team keeping is another. So let them stay. But what will make them stay? Everybody will stay where they are loved. Show them love. And then you must build the business around the products. Very important. Recommending, retailing the products. So as you develop your customer base, ensure each one of your team also develop their customer base. That is why we recommend at least 20 customer base for us to effectively move the products. And then the principle of duplication is very important. And so we talk about work on 5 solid pillars, 5 solid leaders who can also develop their own 5. But that culture of 4 case credit is non-negotiable. Can I say 4 case credit non-negotiable? Can I hear that? 4 case credit non-negotiable. It's very important as a culture. Finally, you must believe you can achieve it. Now we are here this year. How many of us can say I will be at California next year? How many will be at California next year? What you have done this year, go back now and do better for you to achieve better volumes. And that means we must take massive action and then be focused on the goals we have set. We must be enthusiastic as we get along. No sad moments. Greg has taught us the habit of smile. We must keep smiling, be enthusiastic. People want to see, why is this man happy? Why is this lady happy? Let there be enthusiasm. Let there be excitement, and they want to join your team. I'll leave you with 4 principles. Because as a scientist, I started a business and looked at some principles. Number 1 principle that I looked at is the Pareto's principle. Pareto's. How many do I want in my team in a month? What is my prospecting statistics? The principle of 80-20 is important. And so if you do 10 a day, 50 in 5 days, invite all in 50, we expect at least 10 to show up in your meeting. If you present well, 2 got to join your team. It's very important. Number 2 principle, duplication. We must learn to duplicate ourselves. If you must get the big chairman's bonus, duplication is important. Not the work you are doing by yourself alone, but duplicate yourself in others. Number 3 principle, I looked at Zig Ziglar. He says if you want to get everything you want, you got to work with many people to get what they want. So it's not all about you. How many more can you work with to get what they want? Our downlines, we must work with them to get what they want so that we can get what we want. And then number 4, I call it Rex principle. Rex Moss principle. Since the day I joined the business, Rex has taught us about love and fun. If you are doing the business without fun, you have not started the business. As you do the business, there must be fun, excitement, and then show love. That, to me, is the greatest principle. Because if you love your downline and you work with them, you are not tired. As they achieve what they want, you achieve also what you want. And then lastly, I learned from Rex too that change is important. Change is important. Don't remain where you are today. We got to do all it takes to change to something better in future. Change is important. I want to leave the stage now, but let us do this. Can we all stand up for 1 minute? Can we stand up for 1 minute? Leave your seat and talk to somebody. Talk to somebody and take somebody's name. Move around. Leave your seat. Talk to somebody. Shake somebody. Mention your name to somebody and take somebody's name. Move away from your seat. Don't remain where you are. Move away from your seat. Talk to somebody. Move away from your seats. Move away from your seats. For just 1 second. As if you are making new friends. Talk to somebody now. Come on, get somebody's contact. All right, all right. Can you stay where you are now? Okay. All right. Please stand where you are. Stand where you are. Stand where you are, please. Stand where you are now. Can you sit down on any chair close to you? Sit down on any chair close to you. Sit down on any chair close to you. Sit down on any chair close to you. Very good. We want to find out those who have embraced change. How many of us are sitting down on our former seats here? Who are those who sat down on their former seat? Put up your hand. Those who sat down on their former seats. It means you have not embraced change. We must learn to change. Change is important. We must learn to change. So I want to say thank you. Bigger profit share checks, bigger bonus, bigger profit share, bigger chairman bonus. I wish you wonderful chairman bonus. Come California.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, John Ekperigin. Good job, John.